Audio Jungle. Audio Jungle. Audio Jungle. Audio Jungle. Audio Jungle.
The premiere launch of HP Spectre. Now it is time to see the sharper side. It is about taking something great and making it even more powerful. It is about pushing further the inspired creativity way beyond what boundaries can imagine. It is about reinventing the standard, deconstructing each part, to craft a visually stunning masterpiece while still remaining true to its cutting-edge performance. Stunning design, versatile performance, one device. This is the Finer Edge.
the afternoon. I'm so happy to be here and welcome to the Gallery of Visual and Versatile Art. Today here, a finer edge. I'm Tessa Brianna Valdez and I will be your host. Yes, your ears heard it right, and they're not deceiving you. Versatile art is what we have today, and we're calling the masterpieces that are behind you and are surrounding you today. We are saying this because the artworks are reinvented from their usual designs and, of course, from their everyday uses. They are reimagined and reinvented for a visually stunning creation that are, of course, still keeping with its credibility and, of course, its function. We are talking about versatile in every way possible, from outstanding design to performance. Just like we're having in the additional today of the Spectre family that we are launching today. As you can see behind you, all of you can look behind you and see that the gallery of art pieces there, like the chair, is taken from a different design point of view. Last August, we have seen the tasteful edge that at the launch of the HP Spectre 13. Can I see a show of hands who were here last August? Okay, we have 2, 3 people. Weren't you very impressed with that HP Spectre 13? I think that deserves a round of applause. Because today, taking off from there, from something that's already in the most luxurious of the meticulously well thought of design, and this luxury, of course, is without compromising its performance. But today we are taking that particular unit to the next level. Now HP pushes boundaries, further appealing to the palates of the tastemakers just like you. The finer edge through the newest edition of the Spectre family. Have you seen the units there? Okay, if you can think of something that's already perfection, how can you go further than that? And HP has indeed done something way beyond all our expectations. I got a chance to get a glimpse of it behind, and believe me, it is versatile in every sense of the way. Tonight we are celebrating that frame of creativity and reimagine the potential of an ordinary to exquisitely stunning, and of course taking the limits that have broken the perspectives and are now limitless. Okay, so I'm taking now to how it is coming from a very well-designed unit to something that even creativity has, of course, surpassed. Ladies and gentlemen, we are very, very lucky that you will be the first to get the glimpse of this magnificent genius of a work. I heard it's not yet available, but it will be available next week. So you will be the first to Instagram or see it, and we'll encourage you and to hashtag all your mobile and social media with the hashtag HP Spectre x360, and of course also hashtag reinvent obsession. To start this spirited discussion, you guys are so quiet. Hello. You're so far away from me. Can you all move like 4 steps closer to me? Please. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Like all of you. Okay, Burns, I see you. Is it you or your sister? Okay, not really seriously. Come on, come closer. Make it more intimate. You are the special elite force that we have invited. You'll be the first. Okay, so to start off this there. Thank you again for really being here with us. To start off this spirited discussion, I am very honored to call on stage the man who embodies the very essence of versatility and creativity. He is an industrial designer par excellence, and just to think, when he thought of everything in design, he just surprises us with something else. He is really the ingenious work and tastefully mentioned. We are so proud to have him. Of course, he's proof of creativity, and of course, we want to invite you also to visit his showroom. Right, Rosalie? Okay, ladies and gentlemen, please give a round of applause to our guest tonight, Mr. Kenneth Coleman.
Good evening, everyone, and hello most especially to my College of St. William students and faculty, my family over there. I'd like to thank HP for inviting me here to share a bit of my world of how craft, form, and function all come into play. So tonight, I'm going to show you 4 of my designs, with my design process of how I transform all these 3 elements into a design. So, yeah. So the first is how craft can transform a material. And in this case, this is the La Luna, which I designed in 2001, and it won an award in New York for best craftsmanship. So it starts off like this, with a core of a rattan frame, which is then taken off a mold. They look like shells like these, and then we put wooden legs and a rattan structure inside. After which a recycled foam is put inside, and then jute sack. So you can see it's very, very natural. Yeah, and then the weaving starts. And after about 48 hours, it looks like this. Okay? And so the beauty about this design is that there are 2 patterns playing here. One coarser one on the outside, and a finer one on the inside. And now the craftsman has to take these 2 patterns together and stitch them seamlessly, like this. So this is the La Luna, again designed 15 years ago, and it's still one of our best-selling pieces today, which goes to show you how well-designed objects can stand the test of time. And the next one is this chair called Blue. Now this is I think it's a revolutionary product because it's not a product you would associate with the Philippines. Most of the things we make here are made out of rattan, they're woven, and this was a challenge whether the world would buy a product, an upholstered product made out of fabric, just because there's so many out there with the similar materials. And so again, we were not trained to make these kind of designs, these kind of pieces, but we had to learn it. It's like the work that goes into it is like really making a gown, like a wedding gown. It's a lot of handwork to make it, and we had to train a whole different group of people who normally were trained to hammer, work with rattan and wood, and now they had to stitch and sew. And the work is quite hard because you have to pull the string through layers and layers of fabric. Only men can seem to do it because it really requires a lot of force. And it's one of our, it's become a design icon, and surprisingly, it's become a product that's very special. And in fact, the French Ministry of Tourism wanted to use it as a cover for one of their ads about Paris because they thought Cobon Pu was French. This is another example of how form and function come together, and this one, it's form finding function. And so I wanted to design furniture that's inspired by an animal, literally an elephant. So then I began to see how people interpret elephants using stuffed toys, folded, and then I decided to see how the form of an elephant can incorporate certain functions. In this case, table, drawers, and then we began to create computer drawings. And this is how we do it. We make a mock-up like this using pipes, using cardboard shelves. Yeah, and this is what industrial design students go through every day. They know this, and so this is how we play with scale. And then this is the actual piece now, and so we wanted to inspire still by the skin of an elephant. We designed this pattern made out of rattan, and then so the weaving starts like this. It's literally a baby elephant, and this is the finished product. When it's closed, it looks like an elephant, and everything opens up. See the sides are a cabinet, that's a drawer, that's the ears are a cork board, and if you see the tail, that's a little broom, which you can use to wipe the desk. And so this is a case of form finding its own function. And this is the other one, where function finds the form. And this one, I set out years ago to design a car made out of bamboo and carbon fiber because I wanted to exhibit in the most prestigious show in the world in Milan. And when they learned I was from the Philippines, they wanted to put me up on the 3rd floor, close to the bathroom, somewhere hidden. And so I had to show something that was totally different in the world of design. And so we began to experiment with making a shell out of rattan and metal. So this is the mold. And this is the piece. We put tires on it. So this is really the making of a bamboo and carbon fiber car. And yeah, this is almost the finished piece. This is the finished piece. It's called the Phoenix, made out of bamboo. And when we sent it to Milan, they put us right in the front of the building when you came in. And since then, the Philippines has been exhibiting in Milan. Yeah. So yeah, this is so these are the interiors. These are and after this, I mean, this was just a play. This was something for fun. But I got actually an invitation from Mercedes-Benz and